The Washington Redskins have had a pretty busy offseason so far, but they need to execute in the NFL draft if they want to get fans excited for 2019. The Redskins are coming off of their second straight 7-9 season, and the third year in a row they have finished in third place in the NFC East. It was another campaign that was decimated by injuries, including broken legs suffered by both of the Redskins' top two quarterbacks in Alex Smith and Colt McCoy. Smith's injury in particular was very serious, and it's reported that he will miss the entire 2019 season and maybe even more. The Redskins currently have 9 picks in the NFL Draft, and using the Draft Network's impressive mock draft machine, we participated in and completed a full 7-round mock draft, acting as the general manager of the Redskins. Here's what we ended up with. Round 1, pick 15, Brian Burns, edge, Florida State. I was eyeing a quarterback, specifically Drew Lock with the No. 15 overall pick, but he was selected by the Miami Dolphins at No. 13. This is something that seems very likely to happen later this month, as Lock's stock appears to be rising. Wide receiver DK Metcalf was available as well, but I elected to replace Preston Smith by drafting Burns. Burns is someone who has seen his stock rise over the past couple of weeks. He's a long, athletic pass rusher who recorded 52 total tackles, 15.5 tackles for loss and 10 sacks last year for the Seminoles. An edge rusher is not one of the Redskins' greatest needs, but solidifying the defensive front could be huge for this team. Round 2, pick 46, Deebo Samuel, WR, South Carolina. Samuel was one of the most versatile weapons in college football. He recorded 882 yards receiving and 11 touchdowns last year, and was also a dangerous return man, recording a kick return touchdown almost every 10 returns he fielded. While some may look at him as a college player, or someone who was made specifically for the college game, a talented guy like this could find success at the professional level if the team puts an emphasis on getting him the ball. With Jamison Crowder gone, the Redskins really need help at receiver. The other thing to consider is that the Redskins don't have an elite quarterback, so having a weapon who can turn something into nothing would be beneficial for this offense. Round 3, pick 76, Will Grier, QB, West Virginia. There it is, the Redskins find their quarterback in the 3rd round. Washington would be lucky if Grier fell this far, but it's something that is definitely possible. Grier put together one of the best individual seasons in West Virginia football history in 2018, passing for 3,864 yards, 37 touchdowns and just 8 interceptions. He was a Heisman hopeful for the majority of the season, but didn't earn a trip to New York City as one of the finalists. The way head coach Jay Gruden has talked about rookie quarterbacks, it sounds like he doesn't want someone he feels forced to start in year 1. Grier is a player who has potential, but could benefit from waiting a year behind someone with more professional experience. At the same time, the Redskins have had trouble keeping their quarterbacks healthy, so there's a good possibility Grier will see playing time in his first season. In his 3 collegiate seasons, Grier passed for 8,556 yards, 81 touchdowns and 23 interceptions. Round 3, pick 96, Bobby Evans, OT, Oklahoma. While Cody Ford is the Oklahoma tackle to get in this draft, Evans was still the other starting tackle on a unit that won the Joe Moore Award. The Redskins signed Eric Flowers last month, but hopefully he will just play guard and not serve as a swing tackle like Ty Nsika did. The Redskins have had luck with offensive tackles out of Oklahoma. Evans could be the future of the offensive line for the Redskins. Round 5, pick 153, David Silsby, WR, West Virginia. Silsby was Grier's go-to receiver for the past couple of seasons, and he put up some eye-popping stats during his time in Morgantown. In the last 2 seasons, Silsby has put up at least 980 receiving yards and 15 touchdowns. What better way to make Grier feel more comfortable in the NFL than bringing his star wideout along? Round 5 pick 173, Delvin Randall, S. The Redskins have their Fox safety in Landon Collins, and they can add their coverage safety in Randall. He's someone who is great at pursuing the ball when it's in the air, and he made some fantastic interceptions during his career at Temple. He looks like he's pro-ready, and also played in multiple roles in the secondary in college. He's not someone who's known for coming up and stopping the run, but that's what Collins is for. Round 6, pick 206, Malik Carney, edge, UNC the Alexandria, Virginia. Niv is classified as an edge rusher, but I would like to move him around at linebacker a bit to see where he fits best. Here's what NFL analyst Lance Zierlein says about him: undersized but athletic edge defender who leaves you wanting more as a pass rusher. His ability to punch and separate as a run defender and generate push as a bull rusher despite his lack of size is a credit to his creation of leverage through efficient hand work. Carney's ability to play off blocks, slip them, chase in space and scrape with lateral quickness are indicators that a transition to a standard linebacker role might make sense. He has 3-down backup ability with special teams traits as a day 3 target. Round 7, pick 222, Benny Snell, RB, Kentucky. The Redskins don't need another running back, but seeing Snell available in the 7th round was too much for me to ignore. Snell recorded 1,000 rushing yards in each of his 3 seasons at Kentucky, and was even in the Heisman discussion for a short amount of time. He became the only player in Kentucky football history to record back-to-back 1,000 rushing yard seasons, and one of just 4 running backs in SEC history to have 3 consecutive 1,000 rushing yard seasons. He broke or tied 14 school records, and was one of the best running backs in college football last year. Scoring 48 rushing touchdowns in 39 career games is insane to think about. The Redskins already have a loaded backfield with Adrian Peterson, Darius Geis and Chris Thompson, but Peterson is 34 years old, Juice is coming off of a serious knee injury, and Thompson hasn't been able to play a full 16 games since 2016. While it's tough to carry 4 running backs on roster, Snell would make this the most interesting backfield in the NFL. Round 7, pick 253, Savion Smith, CB, Alabama. The Redskins need help in the secondary, and Smith is from Alabama. What more is there to say? Here's what Zierlein says about him: big, press-man cornerback with the traits and tools of a potential starter, but lacking a sample size of consistency to inspire confidence. Smith's average speed could be mitigated by better instincts and ball skills, but they are both works in progress. He's athletic enough for man coverage, but his collection of strengths and weaknesses requires better technique aggression from press to gain control of the rep. Smith's ceiling is NFL starter and his floor should be 4th cornerback. What to take away about Smith is that he has a lot of potential but needs time to continue to develop. In 2018, he recorded 60 total tackles, 5 passes defensed and 3 interceptions.